So hey you guys, yes, here it is today. If I can get this camera straight, we are looking at the Demolition Gremlins. Yes, from Gremlins 2, the new batch. As you can see, there is Demolition Gremlin and this guy. Now I checked in the film, he does appear at about 1 hour and 40 minutes, that guy. Wasn't sure where this guy is, but I'm sure one of you will tell me. I'm not sure if he's one of the just regular Gremlins that's all the way through it or what, but he's not with him in any scene. So if there is a scene where the two are together, I'm sure you guys will tell me. As you can see, you get the accessories in the middle there. All the warnings of not what to do with them. Don't feed them after midnight, don't get them wet, and don't show them the sunlight. Though these guys, you kind of do want to show them the sunlight. So on this end we have the Gremlin and the Demolition Gremlin. This is in the film he is seen looking at said plans and map. On the back we have the Gremlins are back, and this time they've taken control of New York City. Media mogul's high-tech skyscraper, the Clamp organization. Warning, demolitions, gremlins, etc. Includes interchangeable hands, removable hard hat, barrel, mallet, bomb, can, dynamite, and dynamite plunger. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. On this side we have the Gremlin with his dynamite plunger and the other dude there. Yeah, pretty cool. Underneath, warning, we have the TNT Toy and Toy Authentic sticker under there. UKCA, so pass for being here in England. Hey, legalese, etc. Down there. Yeah, and on the top, Gremlins, nice picture of a certain Mogwai crossed out. Yeah, Acme, because obviously this is a Warner Brothers movie, so they can use the rights to that. So let's just pop off the selling tape on that end there and slide them out of the box. There we go. Alright, so there is a card backing in there which I've left stuck to the back of these guys because you can't really ever see them. So yeah, it's pretty much the same as the back of the box, which could be useful as a display piece at some point. We shall pop that out of the way. Right, so we have the two said figures. Little Grems on his helmet. Grem's beer with the Clamp Central sticker on it. An Acme explosion. This, do you know, I was looking at that and I was thinking, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. And I'm looking at you over there, Adam West Batman. You may finally be getting the. Anyway, that's a different video. We have the plans for their destruction of the Statue of Liberty on the end there. Okay. And the barrel at the back there, and some more silica gel and a mallet, etc. So yeah, these guys are held in with little tags and things. So I am going to unpack these bad boys, and I will see you in a moment. And here we have the two lead characters themselves, and obviously this is some of the extras. They were stuck on the back. The extra hands, obviously they're his hands, they're his hands. So yeah, move that out of the way. A second, put that down there. Stay, sit, right. Whoops. So we'll start with construction dude. Yeah, it's a nice paint app. The face is pretty good. Very green. Not a lot of detail to the ears. I know I've got a life-size one of these that I painted and built somewhere, and I think I overpainted it in the day. So yeah, the kind of waistcoat, which is kind of cool. His t-shirt is bunched up a little bit in his. It's got caught in the bodywork, if you know what I mean. But there we go. And his feet. Now, I have found over the years that the Gremlins figures are probably some of the worst for getting to stand, because they're all kind of, because of the ears, they're top heavy, and as you can see, as you mess around with the feet, they all want to be kind of not kneed. But this one seems reasonably to want to stand, which is nice. Just out of interest, the outfit is removable. There's not, I don't think there's a complete set of paint apps under there. As you can see, it kind of stops there, which, you know, if it was a proper Gremlin, it would be painted all the way up. So they have, you know, I'm sure if you wanted to, you could remove the clothing and just make it a regular Gremlin and mess about with it and make it into any Gremlin you wanted. If that was your, you know, take on it, it would be a good, you know, blank start, if you know what I mean. The helmet is removable, and underneath the head, or the head under the helmet, is a pretty simple paint up and design, but works quite nicely. It also looks pretty good without the helmet. Right, the helmet, as you can see there, nothing in it. It has holes in the side there so that it fits onto the head. You move the sort of the shirt, waistcoat, whatever it is, out of the way, and it sits a little bit straighter. So it doesn't sit quite as straight. If you're one of those kind of people that has to have it done straight on, you may have to fiddle around a little bit with it. But yeah, it has little, you see that on there, which is just a sticker. So yeah, articulation wise for this figure, no forward, no real back, because it is pretty much just the usual kind of rotation in there. The ears are locked, the arms up, down. There is, I can't really see the joint in there, but there is swivel as well. There is no joint in this piece here, and no double elbow joints either, so that's pretty much as far as that's going to go. The wrists is the usual swivel there, and spin. As I said earlier, under there is no crunch. I'm not even sure if that's twisting it. It's really stiff. Is there a gap there? No, there is actually no gap. I don't know. I can't feel like it kind of feels like there should be a split there, but I can't really get it to move. But like I say, neca figures can be rather stiff at the joints. So yes, pull his shirt down. The legs do not move outwards. There's bits of material falling off of him. It does just swivel around. No double knee joint, just a single knee joint to there. So yeah, I did get, like I say, he did stand pretty well out of the box. But as always, they seem to have the not knee problem, for me anyway. And then they start to lean forward, and that always feels like they're going to fall over. What did I do with that? Oh, there it is. I'd lost his hat. Right, we shall stand him. Just see, it doesn't quite sit where you want it to. It sits enough, but not quite enough. Right, we'll lay him down because we don't want him to fall over, do we? Right, so this dude has a very jovial face. Again, oh, his ears do actually move, which is pretty cool. Doesn't have any maneuverability in the neck joint, but like I say, his ears do flap in the breeze. Do they go up and down? No, but they do go all the way around. Yeah, maneuverable. Elbows, shoulder, elbow. Pretty good joint there. Yeah, I say we'll swivel all the way around. Obviously, ears are going to get in the way of that. Single elbow joint, shame. I guess these are probably where did I put them? The same joints that we've had on the other. Yeah, I'm looking at the female Gremlin, and it's the same. I think it's just the same arms, maybe slightly different in this section. Yep, that has the same maneuverability as the other one. Is a no out, swivel around there, usual knee joints and feet joints. I'm guessing there is no swivel, because I can't see a swivel in there at all on this one. I thought there might have been on the other one. As I say, I do seem to want to be a bit knock-kneed, but this one, his arms are so long that I think he could kind of at least put one of his hands sort of so that if he does tumble forward a bit. These should really come with some kind of stands to me. If any of the NECA figures should, this is it. I do like the fact that it's made of the brown plastic, so there's no paint scraping off of there like there has been with some of them lately. But other than that, the paint apps are actually quite nice on the hands, down the arms. Pretty cool. And across the back as well. I mean, the other guy, he hasn't really got, because obviously he's got clothes on, but I do like the paint apps on this. The face is a little bit odd. I don't know whether it's not quite any of the Gremlins I know, but it's cool enough. Yeah, I kind of like the paint apps on this. I say that is more of a traditional Gremlin face. That is more new batch. Yeah. So let's have a look at some of the accessories. Right. So these are the I've got bits of his coat on my arm. We have the Acme plunger, which boom does plunge. We have sticks of a dynamite, which look pretty cool. We have one which kind of does have a hole in the top, a little bit better than the Quint one. The Grems with the clamp logo on there. What does that say on there? I can't see, that's too small. I think I've got it upside down. That way. Clamp Brewing Co. Keep refrigerated ingredients. I can't read that bit. I'm sure somebody out there will read it out loud to me. I'll have a look at it when I get it on the bigger monitor. Underneath the can, double can. Like I say, it's got actually a hole in there, but not a whole hole, and it's pretty solid. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. We also have some sticks of dynamite. If I can pick them up, with their fuses sticking out at the top, and the mallet, which is pretty good. It's plastic, but it does feel kind of very wooden. But yeah, it is plastic. And the BIM, which I say may have another use for this with my Adam West. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. McFarlane, Batman. Yes. We also have a set of hands. So the Workman Gremlin has those. I believe this one will hold a beer, and this one will probably hold that. So you can work with the hands and make it so that it looks like he's setting off. I think that's how I'm going to probably do it. Set him up, maybe with the explosions, or maybe with the beer. Not sure yet. So yeah. Oh, and we also have the big Acme TNT drum as well, which will be very handy for keeping all the bits in. So that has a use. Hey, I have a use for that. Yeah. So yeah, I may just have a little mess around and see who looks best holding what. So we've got this guy holding the explosives. I get the feeling this guy should be on the hammer, but he doesn't really hold it in any of the hands. Either the hands that are on him or the other hands, because they're far too open. So you may want to mess around with it, try warming it up, and generally I'm sure it'll fit in there. I don't have the time to do that now because I'm filming this. But yeah, I'm impressed with them. They look pretty cool. This guy comes in at just about 16.5 centimeters or 6.5 inches. This guy, obviously with his helmet, is, let's do it from the back, about 17 centimeters or again 6.5 inches. So he is about the same height. He's a little bit taller. Put that over there, because otherwise I will lose my ruler. Out of interest, we have the Brain Gremlin. Now the brain gremlin is reasonably the same head as that one. Now the nose is slightly different though. So no, they're not. I was wondering if they'd just repainted it, but I think it is a different sculpt. The paint apps are definitely different. That's good to see, because I did think that they maybe just used the same two heads. It's probably the same body. It's certainly the same feet. Obviously this guy's got his clothes on, so it's hard to tell. But yeah, probably the body under there is the same as the body under this. That guy has got a completely different sculpt. Is there anything to do with that one? No, that is obviously the female gremlin in this film. She has the same arms, obviously slightly different legs because there's no hooks on the back of that. There is on that one. But yeah, and obviously she's wearing heels. Yeah, I like them. I think they're pretty cool figures. Like I said, this one, I'm not really sure who or what he is. I'm sure somebody out there will tell me. I did watch the film. I watched the film very regularly, but I did watch the film just to see if I could find this guy, because I pretty much knew where he was. He was, you know, like I say, 1 hour 41 minutes into it. At the end, there's a panning shot that sweeps across, and you see him turning and looking at the plans to blow up the Statue of Liberty. So this guy, though, I'm sure he is. I'm not sure if he's one of the lead gremlins in it, but whatever he is, he's still pretty cool. And a nice addition to the family. So, yeah. What do you guys think? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. I'd like to say, I'm getting quite a Gremlins 2 clan. This guy has a lot of standing issues. I don't know why. I stand him up, and he's fine for a couple of hours, and then all of a sudden, poof, he throws himself on the floor. And the lady in the heels, it's always hard to get. I don't know why. I'm going to say this, and it's probably controversial. It's always hard to get female figures to stand because they have smaller feet. Because they're in heels. Or, you know, the shoes are smaller. You can make men's feet a bit wider and it's fine. But when they put women in heels, they always make the feet small. I'm digging a hole here. Shush. Yeah. So yeah, it's becoming a nice little clan. I'm telling all shareholders to go to camp and shotguns. What do we want from life? We want civilization. That's the different character, by the way. Yeah, I think this is nice, and I'm really hoping that NECA keep making Gremlins figures and really go for it. There are a lot of characters and lots of styles. Like I say, the other night I watched the film knowing that I was going to be doing this review just to make sure I knew where he was and see if I could figure out who he was, which, as I said, I didn't. But I was kind of thinking to myself, you know, the Phantom of the Opera's in there, that I'd like that one. There's a few in there that I would like to see figures of. And maybe, I don't know about you guys, but would it be fun if they did, you know, like with the Aliens figures, they've kind of gone out of the films, they've gone out of the wheelhouse and done interesting concepts. Would it be interesting to see some Gremlin concept, you know, like things that maybe weren't in there, just see what they could create? Could be fun. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to wind this one up. I think I've shown you everything that was in the box. Yep, that's it. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed this video and you've never watched one of my videos before, then please hit that subscribe button down there. It is a huge help to the channel, etc, etc. Thank you to the 5,000 of you, 5,100 and something that have subscribed. It is brilliant. Yeah, I feel sometimes like this channel is really going somewhere. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night. And, well, me and these guys, we'll see you all in the next one. Right, what time is it? What time? Oh, so it's not after midnight then? No. Oh, so we can go have something to eat. Cool. Yeah, who wants pizza? You don't want pizza. Oh, okay. Nuggets. McNugget. We always want to eat blooming nuggets.